All right, we are back. So we'll get the chat up going again. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get it going. Okay, we'll pop this out. Hopefully we can get the questions back in. So what I was saying, guys, is that with covers, I don't advocate only spending $5 on the cover. Because if you'll notice, for anything that sells well, I can guarantee you that every book that you see on this page right now spent more than $5 on a cover. What is wrong, logically speaking, with spending $100 on a cover if it's going to be for a project that you want to make $100 a day on? Or even $50 a day, even $10 a day. Like, you're going to make back your investment in 10 days on the cover. And it's going to just help you make more long-term sales overall with your project. So I think we are back up. Let's get the chat going. Okay, we've got viewers again. Let me know, guys, if we're back up. I'm just going to keep going. So, for something like health, to answer your question, without actually knowing your keyword, you're all spot on with how much you need to spend on to get it ghostwritten. I would probably, you are in the right mindset of investing $2,000 on ads, but don't spend that money up front. Be very gradual. I like playing for nonfiction, more defensive at first. Like, you can spend, if you've got money, like if you have money to invest, you can bid at a high CPC, run at a loss short term, but you've got to be on the ball. Like, check your ads every day, even from day 1, day 2, day 3, and make optimizations as quick as you can to better improve your margin and reduce waste. So I teach that in my course, The Publishing Evolution, at thepublishingevolution.com. Only $47 with a 100% money-back guarantee. If you don't like the course, either ask for a refund or even charge me back. I don't care. We can still be friends. I'm telling you to charge me back if you don't like the course, and you will get your money back, 100% guaranteed. What I teach in the course is one style I like to do is go hard on ads, but I'm making optimizations as soon as I can. Because, and I'll explain why I would go hard with like a high CPC and just take over the top keyword slot. But yeah, 2,000 is good. But I would definitely spend more than $5 on the cover, guys. These covers are more than $5. You cannot get a cover like this on Fiverr for $5. You can do this cover for free on Canva. I could make this in 5 minutes. But, other than the fact that it's a joke book, okay, I'm not even looking at the BSR yet, but I'm just going to make an example out of this book. Sorry, publisher. Cheap looking cover, looks like shit. The description's really short. It's self-published. It's a year old. Oh, wow. I'm eating my words. This actually sells decently well. At rank 7,500. So, why could that be? Damn, dude. I just ate my words. Okay, well, maybe I was a little bit too harsh on the cover. It would actually take me 15 minutes to make this, not 5 minutes. I retract my previous statement. But it's got 1 review. That helps. It's better than no reviews. It's also Easter. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is even if you do a average job, got an average looking cover that you can do for free on Canva, or you can, I could get this done for like $25. A middle schooler could write this book description. I could have written this when I was 8. It's a seasonal play, and it's already a year old, but despite that, it sells well. It only has one review, and it's likely a real review. One real review, and it gets sales. What I do want to note, though, it's also got a brand of books, but I already see some weaknesses, but it's got some traction. So if you build a brand, even if it's like an average, this could be a publisher that has only like 1 year of experience from last year. You can still do well and make a full-time income out of this. So, 57 pages. There's nothing extraordinary about this book, guys. Other than that, I'm looking to see if it was black and white or color. It doesn't say in the product details. It's probably black. Yeah, it's black and white. No, it's actually color. Damn. So, even if this publisher's making $1 per royalty sale, it could be selling 100 copies. It's like, you're making $100 gross every day from this really average book. What's up, Alexa? Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. And let me know how everything's going in your area. And if you have any questions with Kindle Publishing, let's get it. Let's do it. So, guys, when I mentioned that I saw a weakness in this brand's infrastructure, what I noticed right away when I clicked on author to look at this author's books, it doesn't have an author central page. This does not have an author page. So when I clicked Jungle Sprout, I'm just brought to a book search for the keyword Jungle Sprout, and I'm not brought to the actual author page. So, and that's because they don't have an author central page and they don't have books claimed. So I can't immediately see, what are the best-selling books that this brand has? What should I be looking at? What should be featured other than what Amazon's telling me? Scissor skills. Well, maybe I'm not interested in scissors. Easter, okay. Toddler coloring book. Like, I'm less likely to buy or find a book. Let's say there was a really good book at the bottom of page 1 here that I wanted to buy. Maybe not. But let's say there was. I'm less likely to scroll down and find it than if I had an actual author page, like LJ Shen, for instance, just to make a quick comparison. And here, I can quickly see in the catalog what's doing well, and it's just more attractive to me to look at a listing like this than to go back here and just like scroll all around. Like, why would I do this? It's a waste of time. So if I wanted to optimize this publisher's sales, as your consultant, Jungle Sprout, make an author central page, claim all your books, and get that page up ASAP. It is a must. Oh, Boris, Mr. Catman. How is it going, Mr. Boris? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're making money. I know you're making money now. How are you doing, man? It's a pleasure to have you on the channel. Big time supporter. You're crazy, dude. Like, you make a lot of people laugh with your posts sometimes, but I think everyone appreciates you for being authentic and real, despite some of your antics. So, yeah, I'm happy to have you on the channel, man. Okay, where would I go to have the inside of an Easter book created? So, hey, don't worry. So I love helping newbies, and I'm glad you have a lot of questions. So, same publishing companies that I previously recommended. Where would I go? The thing is, with ghostwriting companies, they don't do illustrations for the most part, other than providing you royalty-free images from like Shutterstock or Adobe Spark. They don't actually do images for you. So what you can do is go to somewhere like, let's just keep on the cheap end here, Fiverr, and find you a book illustrator. Children's book illustration. This is something that I've had clients of mine do, and people do all this all the time. And you want to choose someone with a good reputation, meaning at least I would say 5.0 or 4.9 stars, that provides you original, non plagiarized, non trademarked work, and strike a deal. So, and you get what you pay for. So, if something is of at least acceptable budget to you, I would say go for it. So, this here provides you 10 to 12 pages, 4 figures, background unseen. Oof. So, okay, I'm not a big fan of this illustrator, but I'm just making an example that, I mean, this is better than what you'd find for $5, guys, or doing it yourself. This is good. I like this. So, let's say this person, let's just assume they're legit. Like, this is not some kind of scam. You got to do your homework, but assuming that this is all legit, you want to do like a 40-page book. Okay, you can either pay 150 times 4, which is 600 for the book, which is actually what you're gonna really pay for a $40-page full illustrated color book. $600 is not unusual. Or you could contact them directly and strike a deal. Say, hey, I want to do 40 pages with you. Can I get a discount? Maybe instead of $600, can you take it down to $500? And I think a lot of freelancers are willing to work with you on a discounted project if you're willing to give them a higher amount of business. So I would just be street smart, savvy like that, and see who you can find. Now, I'm not endorsing this particular illustrator, though I do like the fact that it's Fiverr's choice. I do like the fact that they have over 385 reviews with a near perfect rating. So, more likely than not, this is a reputable service provider when it comes to illustrations. What I would not go to is someone, even with a 5.0 rating, someone with only 3 reviews. Like, those reviews could be fake. There's a lot of hustlers out there on Fiverr. Let's just be honest about it. So you've got to be very sure you don't get scammed out of your money on somewhere like Fiverr. So yeah, just be very careful. I mean, this could be someone legit, but I just wouldn't go through someone like this with only 3 reviews. Let other people test the service provider out, but I would rather take the risk of working with this service provider than the latter. So yeah, that's what I have to say about illustrations. Hey Mario, how's it going? Am I low-key holding on to Ethereum? No, I am out of the crypto market. I actually work with a client that is a huge investor into crypto. I'm obviously not going to give out his name, but it's, I guess, exciting to see what's going on in crypto if you're into that. I just stick to my lane. I found out that I'm good at 2 things, which is publishing and marketing and course creation, as a distant third. So I just stick to publishing. I'm not going to invest into crypto and then find out I'm not that smart when it comes to crypto. So I just do publishing. Hey Luigi, how's it going, man? Appreciate you. You've got a funny sex to sports name. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that you're getting good info from the channel. I'm grateful that you find value here. Ask me questions while we're on here right now. Let's do it up. I'm here for you. Truly here for you. Where would I go to outsource a joke book or coloring book? For a joke book, you can hire a ghostwriting company, or you could do it yourself, but if you're not the funniest person in the world, work with a writing company. I wouldn't even hire someone because you might just end up with jokes that are stolen from the internet. Yeah, DeviantArt's cool. I've had friends that are in DeviantArt. There's other sites too. There's a lot of other sites too, but I'll keep it there. Fucking Boris, dude. How does one create an additional throwaway burner KDP account so they can do black hat tactics without compromising their main KDP account? Boris, my man, you're crazy. So what I will say, since I am on the record here, I'm putting my life on the line to answer you, is you don't need to do a throwaway account. Here's what you do. Disclaimer, this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I do not endorse, support, or condone what I am about to say. I actually fully discourage it, and if you do it, you will burn in hell, even if you're Jewish. So what I will say is that don't do a second account of your own. Instead, have a friend, like someone that has no connection to you whatsoever. Have a friend just like create a KDP account. Let them set up their own banking info, all that stuff. Don't let them invite home. Just let them stay over there in their own place. You're on quarantine anyway, and give them your books to publish for, and just let your friend take the risk. If he's cool with that, and give him a cut, give him like a 10% kickback or something. So that's all I'll say about that. But you definitely should not run two accounts. I know other even coaches and course creators will tell you that you can mitigate risk with having two KDP accounts. I have been banned for a day. I was banned for a day wrongfully for being associated with multiple accounts that were previously banned. So I only keep one KDP account, and I fully discourage anyone from having more than one KDP account. So don't do it. Don't do it. Next, we have, for someone that loves fiction, would you recommend they also do nonfiction? It depends, Miss Book Glow Up. I don't know why I said Mrs. I was just being proper. Miss Book Your Glow Up. Would you do nonfiction? It depends. Do you have the attention span for nonfiction? Do you have the time you can dedicate to it separate from your fiction business? Do you have the monetary budget? I know you've got a lot going on right now with books and fiction. Do you really have the money to invest in nonfiction? Do you find nonfiction interesting? Do you want to relearn a whole skill set when you're already very advanced in a particular field and start over with nonfiction? It could take, given though that you're advanced in fiction, it's still going to take you maybe 3 months to like really pick up nonfiction and know what you're doing in that side of the business. So if you have the money and time, you could take up as a side project, but it's not going to help your fiction business. So that's what I would say to that. Oh, just need a yes or no, bro. No. The answer is no. Stay the F away. All right. More questions, guys. Otherwise, we're going to surf around. Let's see what's going on. I haven't been to Fiverr in a while. I do want to get started with making up a new website for something I'm working on. It's like book related, not marketing related with publishing or coaching. But all right, let's go back to Amazon. Let's go back to a safe, happy place. All right. You have someone in mind, but I don't know if they can be trusted to give you a % of the profits every month. Yeah, Boris, you got to find a damn good friend, or like, I'm gonna get in trouble. Or maybe like a relative that has a different last name from you, like an in-law or whatever. Like no connection back to you, no trace back to you. Someone you can trust, and give them a kickback. That would be the Jewish way. So let's look at some other books. This is not even books. Why am I looking here? Final Fantasy VII Remake. Okay. I'm not gonna buy this. They better have a world map, and it's gonna be 6 installments, something like that. All right, let's go to books. Yeah, there's nothing too exciting going on in the top 100 other than what we already know. So I'm not going to waste anyone's time. We already know children's books are doing well. This is a funny looking cover. Fuck. It's releasing tomorrow. The Broken Code. Warrior series. It's got a picture of a cat on it. ThunderClan. What is the... Okay, it's a fantasy and it's a children's cat book. Let's look at cat books. Okay, Pete the Cat. Pete the Cat's taken over. Okay, this is already not a great keyword to get into. Cat books have been proliferated by cat fans. Pete the Cat's all over the place. Probably not the smartest idea to compete against Pete the Cat. Let's look at something more obscure. Let's look at pigs. The Tooth Fairy. See how something more obscure has like worse ranks, but it's still decent. And you don't have like these super strong brands that are dominating everything. So whereas we had Pete the Cat, we don't have, well, we have Peppa Pig. Like taking up some of the slots, but Peppa Pig is not as dominating as Pete the Cat. And it's self-published. Now I'm interested. Hey Marcus, how's it going? I will answer your question in a bit. I will answer your question. This is self-published. That's what caught my attention here. By Jen Burney. What the hell? Why do they not have a proper author page? What the fuck? Interesting. Peppa Pig is a Scholastic. Okay, it's Scholastic. What the hell? How did they pull this off? It's the same pig, right? Yeah. Is this authorized? What the hell? I don't know what's going on here. This person might have stolen the trademark. Boris, you didn't do this, did you? I'm joking. I'm joking. All right. Peppa Pig is... I would definitely think it's a trademarked keyword. Yeah. It has to be. How the hell? Damn, dude. Someone sniped out Peppa the Pig and put out their own book. That's gangster. This one's by Kayla Spinner, but it's Scholastic. Peppa Pig's being, like, prostituted around by all these other publishers. I don't know what's going on with Peppa Pig. This one's got editors of Phoenix International. Alright. You know, it's too controversial. I'm staying away from the pig keyword. So, do I offer a service of validating keywords? Like, if you send me 1 to 5 keywords, if they're good for publishing, prefer to not most out here. Yeah, dude. I'll tell you this. Well, you're new to publishing. I don't even want to take your money yet. If you're new to publishing, I want you to make money. Just DM me on Facebook. Find me as Jacob Rothenberg. If you've got like a few keywords to take a look at, I'll glance at them for free and give you my my thoughts. Nothing super in depth, but I can tell you quickly if they're a good idea or not, and just shoot me up. But if you want to support the cause, buy my $47 course, and yeah, it's all good. Okay, how to make your own closed Facebook group more engagement, so you can promote your book. So I would say for Facebook groups, if you want the best possible engagement, when you're starting out, you want to post every day and actually engage with your members. So I don't know what exact keyword we're talking about here, but you want to provide something hopefully relevant to the topic of the group every day. Reply to people, provide pictures, be entertaining, give out free stuff, lead magnets, content articles, something that's interesting, and just be someone that in the group, other than the fact that you're the owner, have members know who you are, reply to them, have some fun, and if they like you, they'll support your cause. So If you're just engaging every day, providing value and good content, let's say you do this for 10 days straight, day 11, like put out your book, and you can even just give it out for free to get real reviews. Or if you want to just be shameless, just promote it on the release and you'll get a few sales. So that works. Peppa Pig. Boris, I knew you did it. I knew you did it. I knew you. Okay, yeah, thank you for buying the course. I'm glad you liked the content, that you benefited from it. So yeah, PM me on Facebook. We'll take it private. I don't broadcast keywords without consent. So yeah, shoot me up because you bought the course. I'll just take a look at those keywords and let you know what I think. Yeah, and that'll work. That will work dandy. Let's look at ducks and other waterfowl. Notice right here that for number 1 in children's duck books, we have a unicorn coloring book. Really? Really? Why is this? I will tell you why. But what I can see here is that this publisher is believe it or not, you can actually add up to 10 categories for a book. They're not all going to display here. It will show only the top 3. You can contact KDP to manually add your book to up to 10 categories in total. And you can choose the categories that you're added to. And honestly speaking, KDP doesn't do the best oversight to make sure that your books are actually relevant to the categories you're added to. But you can get in trouble if you're miscategorizing your books. So, is this a children's duck book? If you're going to look for duck books, are you looking for this book? The answer is probably not. So don't do this practice. But why this publisher does it is fairly obvious. You get that number 1 bestseller tag, it gets your attention, and it gets visibility. Even if it's a completely unrelated keyword, it still gets some sales from being in the number 1 spot of this category, regardless. So that's why the publisher did it. But it's wrong and it's bad. And thankfully, Activity Slayer is making a lot of money. A lot of money. Okay, ducks. Jimmy Kimmel's here. Okay, as we can quickly ascertain, because I have Amazon DS Quick View, free app in the Chrome store, I'm able to highlight a book and look at BSRs very quickly. And this helps me with my keyword research immensely. So I can already tell that BSRs here are pretty weak. I wouldn't do a brand of duck books. It falls flat. So, yeah, not into ducks. I can guarantee you dogs are more competitive. People like dogs more than ducks, of course. No offense to duck fans. I wouldn't try to compete, though, against these books for a dog concept. The competition's pretty freaking crazy. Yeah, it wouldn't work. Let's look at I Spy. Let's go back to there. Let's look at I Spy books for kids 2 to 4. Level 1. Okay, this is like the original I Spy book, I think. 2005. Damn. Had I only known about this keyword in 2018, I'd be so rich right now. I'd be living in the Hollywood Hills. Alright. Yeah, I think the I Spy genre, I guess it's a genre now, is so vast. Shit, dude. I'm just taken aback. I should have been in this keyword earlier. It's okay. It's okay. Someone else can make money. Um, okay, this is 86. Self-published. Of course, a year old. It kills me to see this. Wow. Number 86. This is probably making the publisher 30,000 a month, if not more, gross revenue from this book. Self-published. Person who published this book could be watching this channel or has watched this channel. Just saying, it's just an average person that took the time to invest in a great-looking cover. This could be done for $100 easily. That's not even a low estimate. It's black and white. If you wanted to, you could do this in Canva. You could spend a freaking month doing this on Canva, a whole month, and it would still be worth your time. It makes me mad that I didn't do this book. I'm actually triggered. Okay, I'm triggered. Damn. It's eating me alive. Alright, I need to... man, I need to take out like $100,000 loan and just get this shit done. Alright, I lost my words, so... I'm just like triggered right now. They have I Spy everything. They have Easter covered. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. This is an exemplary example of how you're supposed to push a low-content book brand. Great looking covers. This logo you can do for $5 or make it yourself. Accurately priced. You don't need a lot of reviews, guys, to sell books. Okay, look, this has one review published last month. I can guarantee you without looking that this has a BSR of less than 10,000, 7,000. One review. Anyone can get a review from somebody, even from a real customer. You can do this book too. That's what I'm trying to get the message out here, guys. Don't think that, well, I don't want to lead you on. Not all of you watching this are going to be rich or even successful with publishing, but realize the publishers who do well are really no different from you in terms of intelligence, even for the most part resources, and nothing is stopping you from paying an illustrator to make this cover for even $100 and making this interior. If you were hardcore, Sunny Panda did it. Sunny Panda was broke and made her own interior, and now she still does her own interior. She still works like she's broke, and she's killing it. What's stopping you from making this in Canva yourself if you really have the time and no money? Make this, I mean, yeah, actually you probably need an illustrator for this, but even if this book costs you $1,000 total to make, let's say you only get one review, but it's Easter, you're gonna make your money back within a month, and make profits from there on. So nothing's stopping you from being go lucky press. The thing is, though, Go Lucky Press is in a late stage of their brand to where they actually now have a catalog of books. They have over 30 books from what I can ascertain. And all you need sometimes in publishing is just one book. Even out of 30 books, you just need one book that takes off. And this book is number 86 in the store. Can you imagine let's say you fucking suck at your other 29 books, but you had one book that even got lucky. It hit the top 100 in the Amazon store profitably. That one success in publishing will make up for all the failures you've ever done in your life. Even if you publish 10 books that didn't make money, one book that gets lucky or is executed properly and does well will make all that money back and more. So publishing, I find, is really a business of perseverance. And in my experience, the only publishers that don't do well are the ones who give up and quit. And I've known publishers from very humble backgrounds, very humble levels of intelligence, even. I don't want to diss anyone, but I'll just say he doesn't mind. He's a G. Like in 2017, Ahilan was like, just had this mental roadblock of having any success. And for like 9 months straight, he was making no money. And he would ask the dumbest shit over and over. But at some point, he had a breakthrough. He fast forward, he's now making a full-time income. I think he dropped out of college or finished, I don't know. He makes a full-time income from publishing. He makes over $6,000 a month consistently. He's making more than his former course-creating coach did, ever. Legitimately. And he's killing it. And so, like, if Ahilan can do it, if Suraj can do it, if Sunny Panda, a single mom with no money, can do it, you have a chance too. You can do this too. I'm not saying you're going to be successful. Your first book will probably be a failure. Your first 3 books will probably suck. But by your 10th book, if you're learning from your mistakes, if you're analyzing what went wrong or what do I need to improve on, what constitutes into a well-produced book. And I can shortcut that process for you if you want to get coached by me. But I'm just telling you right now for free. Good cover, good description, fairly priced. Social proof, 35 ratings. Self-published, number 86 in the store. I know BSR ranges and how much they make from experience. This book makes at least $30,000. This book is going to make $30,000 this month. Probably made close to that last month too. That's all you need. Persistence and some damn luck. So I'm going to get off my high horse there. I think I've been on for an hour and 10. Correct me if I'm wrong. So let me refresh the chat. And let's get some more questions in. Actually, we have 5 watching. So I'm probably going to wrap it up in 5 minutes, guys. Any other questions? Last call for questions. But I would say, would you rather was the keyword of 2019. I Spy is something that, if there was a keyword to have the fear of missing out on, this is it. It's not trademarked for books. It's fair game. I have not seen a single instance of anyone being in trouble for I Spy. I've never even seen anyone in trouble for Would You Rather. There's a trademark for Would You Rather, but it's not applicable to books. For I Spy, there's no trademark for books either. So it's, for a fact, I know I Spy is safe. Like, if it gets trademarked at some point later, sorry. Maybe you should claim that trademark, viewer. Maybe you should go crazy and get the trademark filed for books yourself, viewer. That would be smart. But for the time being, until it's trademarked, this is an awesome keyword, and this is what you should be publishing for. And so you're probably thinking, well, shit. Yeah, Jacob, you do say that this is a good keyword to publish for, but you're so damn loud about it. Like, now everyone's going to publish for it, so why should I bother? Realize this. Most people are too lazy to even take the effort to publish for a book. Number 1. And number 2, even fewer people are really going to be tenacious enough to take the effort in building something high quality. 90% of people watching this channel, I guarantee you, watching this video, are not going to publish this keyword. And maybe 0.1%, maybe one person watching right now will actually take the trouble to produce something high quality. So if you want to be that one person that produces I Spy books, takes the monetary risk and investment in something high quality, you will be rewarded by the market for doing so. And nothing's certain in life, but there is potential. There is potential. There's a chance that you will be successful and make some good money. So that's what I've got to say. All right. I'm glad everyone's benefited here. You've published on Would You Rather. Good, Boris. I don't know exactly what you're up to on Would You Rather. I really don't want to know. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm a public figure here. I can't get in trouble anymore. So I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. If you are watching this after the fact that we've gone live, leave your questions in the comments below. I will answer them. In the meantime, let me know what you want to see in terms of content. I will be going live, or at least provide content at least once a week on YouTube. Find us on Facebook at The Publishing Evolution. Add yourself to the group. Add me as a friend on Facebook. I like being friends with everyone. Until then, guys, I will see you later. Take care.